Hello, everyone. Today, I am going to be creating a Pixar movie tier list. Just like usual, we have S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier, D tier, and F tier. Let's get started. Up is definitely S tier. Up is just an amazing movie for numerous reasons. Toy Story, same thing. It gets S tier. It is great. It is just amazing. Monsters University, I'm going to put in B tier. It is certainly not bad, but I definitely like Monsters Inc. better. Finding Dory, let me tell you, this movie is not good. It goes in D tier. The only reason why it's not an F tier, because it's a sequel of a movie, that I like, for one, and then for another reason, it's not absolute garbage. It's bad. There are some, minimal good qualities that keep it from being an F. Finding Nemo, though, S tier. This is an amazing movie. Amazing concept. Cars 2. Oh, no, I'm thinking of Cars 3. Cars 2 isn't that bad. Cars 2, let me think. It's either A tier or B tier. I can't think right now. Let's put it in B tier. It's not the best movie of all time, but it's a pretty good movie. Incredibles. This is the original, right? Okay, yeah. The original goes to S tier. That is a good one. A good one. Ratatouille. I think we're getting too many S tiers. Let's put this in A tier. Personally, I'm not as attached to Ratatouille as some people are. It's not like, the early era of, Toy Story, Finding Nemo. It's a good movie, but I just don't find it myself as attached to it as the other ones. Good Dinosaur, F tier. That is utter garbage. If you haven't seen it at all, you are very lucky. Don't ever see that movie. Now, is this Cars or Cars 3? I can't see. This is the original Cars, I think. If it's the original Cars, it's S tier. That is a good movie. That concept for one movie, it's good. But then it didn't, it became less good once they started repeating everything. Cars 3 is pretty terrible. I don't know whether to say D tier or F tier. It's pretty bad. You know what? F tier. It sucks. It just sucks compared to the original Cars. Bug's Life, I will put in A tier. That is really good. But not as good as, Toy Story. Let's see. The Incredibles 2. That is A tier. That is actually a really good sequel. I like that. It's not as good as the original, obviously, but I like this sequel. WALL-E is going in S tier, okay? The fact that they could spend the entire movie showing their love for each other without saying a word for the most part, it's just amazing. It's a masterpiece. Monsters Inc. the original is going at S tier. I love that movie. That movie is just amazing. Inside Out. Now, as a child, I was obsessed with this because it dealt with the human mind. However, looking at it now, it's a good movie, but I can't say it's as good as, say, Up or WALL-E. I'm gonna have to put it in A tier. This was, my favorite movie, but looking at the other ones now, What's next? Coco? Oh, Coco sucks. Coco is D tier. I find it interesting that they kind of touched Mexican culture a little bit, but it's not as good as the other ones. The fact that they touched Mexican culture and all that keeps it from being an F, but yeah, because it didn't do a bad job at all. I mean, Day of the Dead, all that, but it is not as good as these other movies. Toy Story 2. Not as good as the original, in my opinion. I'm going to have to put it in A tier, because it's still really good. Toy Story 3, same thing. I became attached to this movie, too. Like, this is a really good movie. Yeah. Yeah, it's a really good sequel. A third installment, even. Really good. Brave? I don't think I've ever watched Brave all the way through. I'm gonna have to put it in C tier. I mean, yeah. I mean, her accent, yeah. Well, yeah, did she have an accent? They depicted her in the second Wreck-It Ralph movie as having an accent, but that probably isn't true. I haven't seen this movie. It's C tier, and even though I haven't seen it, it's just I don't think it's as good as the other ones. Onward? Oh, no. This goes in F tier, and I haven't even seen it. I mean, just looking at the trailers, it sucks. Onward sucks. Let's see. Toy Story 4? That is going in F tier too. Toy Story 4 is not nearly as good as the first 3 movies. Honestly, this one sucks. 3 was enough. They didn't have to make a 4th one. You ruined everything with the Forky and all that bullcrap. And now Forky has his own show on Disney Plus. It's insane how they just want to keep it going when it was perfect at 3. Trilogy is perfect. Soul? Now, I've never actually seen this, but the fact that the plot centers around music and all that's just good. It seems good. So I'm going to put it personally, I'm going to put it in A tier. Like, that's a masterpiece compared to Onward, or this next one here, Luca. Luca sucks, okay? Luca goes in F tier. Luca's no good. Anyway, this is what I have. I have 5 in F tier, 2 in D tier, 1 in C tier, 2 in B tier, 7 in A tier, and 7 in S tier. Anyway, subscribe to my channel. I have got to go now. Bye.